This is Ron Escobar with Everything Real Estate with Ron Escobar. Thank you for tuning into my channel. This video, which you're going to like, is about implementation. I don't want there to be any confusion. Sometimes people think that you can manifest things, you can will things, you can think it and things appear magically. There are specific things, particularly you have to take action on your ideas to make things happen. But it's not just any kind of action. The smarter the action you take, the more likely that your idea is going to come to fruition. So I wanted to talk to you today about implementation as it relates to real estate. But it's really a universal topic, right? It's something that applies on whatever you're doing. So pay attention, take some notes, do some comments, like the video, share it with others, and I'll be glad to expand up on it. So implementation as it relates to real estate in particular has to do with constant everyday block and tackle, which I refer to in my video series all the time. You have to start with having a customer database. You'd be amazed how many people have like little pieces of paper or Outlook or their email. They don't have a repository of information in which to keep their clients or their relationships information. Your job as a real estate agent is to ask people if they need help with their real estate properties or if they have any real estate need. You can do that if you reach out to them, if you talk to them. It's simply put, the more people you talk to and say, do you need help? And you offer to help, the more deals you're going to get. So your job is to reach out to as many people as possible and to ask that question. But you're going to be much more successful if you have a comprehensive database. And in my case, I use comprehensive customer relationship management software, which has pictures of the properties, which has dates that we close the transaction, which has their birthdays, their wives, their husbands' anniversaries, their kids' names, all these different things, so that as I'm going through my everyday activities, I carve out some time to do prospect and to do follow-up with my database. I further divide my database into a sphere of influence, which are people that maybe I haven't even done deals with, but they trust me, they like me, they know that I provide good value, and they're a source of influence amongst others, like for example, a accountant, a CPA, an attorney, somebody who sees other clients are going to ask for recommendations. I make it a point to follow up with them and to stay in front of their thoughts. So when they think real estate, they think Ron Escobar. So you need to do the same. You need to do your database. You need to make sure that it's organized. You need to make sure that it's separated and you have prior clients. You have sphere of influence. You have people that probably you didn't talk to, but somebody said that they're interested in real estate and they're just leads. The more organized you are, the better your chances of succeeding. And you have to carve out some time every day to hit your leads. You need to prospect. If you are to have successful real estate practice, myself, I've been doing it for 13 years and I have a very well-established clientele base. People call me when they think of real estate, but I also struggle every day to try to carve up, I call it the hour of power. People call it different things. I make sure that I get around to prospecting, to reaching out, to touching base with people. There's specific dialogues and scripts. You get better as you do it. You have to prospect. Door knocking, some people do door knocking. Letters, some people send letters. To me, the more personal the interaction, the higher your chances of success. So be organized in your implementation as you think about your real estate practice. But what if you had a difficult day? What if your kids were just screaming all night? What if your significant other was being not as nice as they could be? What if your car had a flat tire? Do you still need to prospect? Yes, you have to prospect. You have to get in the right mindset and think about why you do the things you do and then do it. Don't overwhelm yourself, pat yourself on the back. don't try to do 300 calls in one day. Instead, do 3 calls 100 days. You'll be much more successful in the long run. It's similar to losing weight, right? If you go on a crash diet and you starve yourself to death for 3 days, and then you go binge eating afterwards and go back to Big Macs and French fries, you're gonna have those results. Instead, if you eat clean every day, if you choose a salad instead of a burger 9 times out of 10, after 3 years, your body and your weight are going to show that. The same thing with prospecting. Don't go out there and spend $3,000 and mail postcards to 1 million people and you're gonna do it one time. No, it takes a long time to build presence, to build brand awareness, to stay on top of people. So take small steps, but do it very often. Be disciplined. That is why you have to love what you do. If you don't love what you do, you're gonna quit before everybody else quits. If you love what you do, you're gonna be passionate, engaged, and you're gonna stay long after everybody else is gone. So think about it. Have the idea, believe you can do it, and then implement it by taking some action. Take small steps for the long run. Be organized, be smart, be effective. It's not the time that you put into doing things, it's the things that you put into the time that you're doing it. It's very important for you to be efficient and to be engaged. This is Ron Escobar with Everything Real Estate. Ron Escobar. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, do comments, share the video, like it, whatever you want. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.